Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Kane audio vlog. Today I'm going to be talking about kicks and bass because I get asked this quite a lot. People often ask me how do you, or what's the best way of mixing or choosing kicks and bass. To be honest, it's a really quick answer. Essentially, if you've got a long drawn out subby bass, then you need something that cuts through that. So go for a short, snappy, stabby kick drum. Whereas if your bass line is a bit more, say, slap funk type, short and stabby, then you can go for a nice long extended kick. It's basically as simple as that. I was talking to a mate of mine about that the other day, and he was saying, "Oh yeah, I didn't really think of it in that sort of a simple way." So there we go. The other thing then is what I look for in a kick drum. It kind of gets a bit more complex because for me there are sort of three elements to any kick. There's the transient up top, which is the initial attack, and for me personally I like a lot of sizzle up there. I need a good click. There's the body in the middle, which is the sort of the punch of the kick, and that I kind of want a good amount of, and then below that you've got the sub, and that's kind of where your kick becomes either extended or short and punchy. So like I was just saying about, you know, the rule with long bass short kick, short bass long kick, it's really the sub of the kick that makes a difference, because any speakers, even in a studio like this, you know, they're going to struggle to recreate two sub bass sounds at the same time that are both at full volume. So you kind of need to pick one or the other. If you're going for a sub bass line, then you need your kick to be perhaps a bit more punchy and just no sub in there. And then vice versa, if your bass line has little to no sub and is a bit short and snappy, then that's when you can choose to have some extended sub bass in your kick. So that's kind of the rough rule. But while I've got you, I thought I'd also show you my favourite VST, and it's called BigKick, made by a mate of mine called Jim. So big ups to Jim. This VST BigKick is brilliant because you can drag and drop samples into the upper area, and in fact you can choose the attack. There's some built in, which is essentially your transient, and then you've got the body elements here, and then your master element here, and you can choose, you know, different waveform distortions. You can edit equalizers, so you can choose your mid frequency, your mid gain, the amount of punch, high shelf, all sorts of things in there. You can get it to play as a one shot, or you can get it to play as MIDI notes. You choose the attack, hold, decay, how deep it is, the curve, the start, the time, just everything in there. So if I show you a kick now, let's just arm record it. So that's the default kick that comes through, and if I just play around with any of these settings, really, let's have a look. So, you know, you can give it a lot more punch using that curve, or make it deeper, and you can really hear the sub then, and you can flick through samples as well. So it's basically just like a hi-hat on top. You can make that shorter, and you can just keep playing till your heart's content. Yeah, and it's just, you know, it's stunning basically. Then even better than that, and this is the key feature for me, is the fact that then when you're happy with that kick, just drag it over to a new channel, boom, there we go. So I've been working on a thing over there, so I can just trigger that kick and it just comes through. Open that up and there we go, we've got the kick. So yeah, it just dumps straight into audio, which means if you've got a sampler or something like that, so I use well, pretty much X for Nerve for all my drums. You know, I can just open up BigKick, open up Nerve, drag and drop, and then I can carry on manipulating it inside Nerve to my heart's content. Yeah, so quick and easy video this time. That is kicks and bass. If you've got any more questions on this, please do leave a comment. Obviously hit like, subscribe, share the video. You know, this channel's starting to grow now, so obviously that's much appreciated. Yeah, and like I say, if you've got more questions, get in touch. Otherwise I'll see you soon. Cheers.